Setting goals and measuring your progress against them is a really important part of the strategic running of your business. And it's probably the one thing you wish you could track in a smarter, simpler way. Goals inside Dynamics CRM can help you do just that, and today we are going to show you how. Welcome to the latest in the What Gets Measured Gets Done series, provided by Evorio. If you already use your CRM to manage sales, your goal metrics can interact directly with the data you already record and update in there. For example, in the tutorial we will be walking through shortly, we'll track the revenue of opportunities inside CRM against the new goal we'll be creating to see how much planned revenue we have to count towards meeting the goal and how much progress we have already made by winning new sales opportunities. To start, navigate to the goals entity, wherever it's located in your CRM environment. Any existing goals will be visible in the out-the-box views. Generally, the scenario we will be following today covers a team's goal, or the parent goal, as it's called, and then each team member's individual part of that collective goal, the multiple child goals. So go ahead and create your first goal, which in this case will be our parent goal, by clicking New on the top menu. Name the goal accordingly, then appoint an owner, who will be the person responsible for meeting the goal, and indicate the owner's manager, who will oversee and enforce the goal. Next, choose the metric by which this goal will be measured. Some metrics do come as standard, but you can create custom ones if required, or if you wish to measure something that's stored in, let's say, a custom entity specific to your business. In this case, I choose revenue as my metric, which is obviously a financial goal, and will count up the monetary amount of business generated, or orders placed, or opportunities won. Once saved, you can move on to defining the time period over which you want to monitor this goal. It will default to fiscal period and use the fiscal settings determined in your CRM setup, but you can switch this to a custom period and set a start and end date if required. In this case, I will be choosing the fiscal period, setting the fiscal quarter, and determining the financial year. Then, crucially, set a target which gives context to your goal. And we'll move on to setting the criteria and system entities which will contribute to meeting that target. Here, you will determine both your in-progress, so let's say sales opportunities that are still open, for example, and actual, or won opportunities, totals, and how they will be calculated. Set whether you want to consider only records that belong to a linked child goal, as counting towards your in-progress and actuals. Obviously, this is only relevant if you're setting underlying child goals, and whether you want any participating records to belong only to the goal owner you set in the first step, or to any members of your sales team that maintain opportunities. Lastly, create or select existing roll-up queries to aggregate the amount of your in-progress and won opportunities values. Don't be too put off by the technical terms, these are really quick and easy to do. Click into the search box and choose an existing roll-up query, if applicable, or hit the New button. Give it a descriptive name, in this case, Won Opportunities, and then choose the entity or work area that applies. In our case, this is Opportunities, which we select from the list. Then, additionally, choose any relevant criteria relating to that entity. Here, I'll be setting it to include only opportunities that have been won, which I know is determined by the status field. Save and close to be directed back to your goal, and then repeat this process for your in-progress roll-up query. The difference here is that we will be choosing opportunities that are still open. Over time, as your roll-up fields calculate, and the frequency of this is set in your settings, you'll be able to see your calculated actuals, so the sum of one opportunity value, your in-progress, the sum of open opportunity value, and the percentage of your goal that has been achieved based on the target you set. To create child goals underneath this goal, either follow the above to create new individual records and link them to the parent goal using that parent goal field, or go to the Child Goals tab of your parent goal and add them directly from there. Then your whole team's progress against the overall monthly or quarterly or even annual goal will be directly related to the performance against each person's individual child goal and target, thinking back to that team and salesperson setup. This goal information could be visualized on a chart and maybe added to a dashboard to give a top-level view of performance and progress. Think of perhaps percentage achieved by goal owner. Now think of how you might use this to focus on achieving your business's specific goals. Perhaps you have a quarterly applications target as a school administrator and need to count your progress against that target. Or you may just want to beat last quarter's volume to improve your year-on-year trend. Get stuck into building these for you and your team, and do reach out to us as your trusted advisors if we can help you in any way to achieve the perfect setup. Thank you for watching this SkillUp training resource provided by Evorio. Follow us for more in the What Gets Measured, Gets Done series, where we cover the Report Wizard, Advanced Find, and more.